Welcome back to Renegade Report, and now we are joined by women's golf coach, Miss Servadio. How you doing, ma'am?
Very good, thank
Very
you.
good. Well, it's nice to meet you, Coach. I've seen you around, but this is our first time being able to actually have a one-on-one. So one of the things I like to say is that being that we don't know each other very well, it makes for an interesting interview. We could get to know each other on air, right?
Yeah, there you
Right,
go.
right.
Yeah.
Well, so Coach, where you from originally?
Bakersfield, actually.
Bakersfield. All right. High
Grew
school?
up right here.
What high
Highland High School.
Highland High School.
Yeah.
Highland Scots. My little brother was a Scot.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. I lost him last year, so it's a little painful to even think about, but
no,
but
sorry.
definitely a sweet place in my heart for Highland. I'm a Bakersfield High guy, former player and coach as well. But let's talk about your path to Bakersfield College golf. How long have you been a coach on the golf staff?
Well, this is second season now.
Okay.
Prior to that, back in 2010 and 11, I'd coached Cal State girls
Nice.
team for a couple of
Beautiful.
years.
Beautiful.
But in between there, I'm a golf instructor at Kern River Golf Course now.
Amazing.
Took over as owner of the golf course, so I'm doing that as well.
You know what, Coach? I did hear about that. Last spring, I had Coach Coble on, and we talked about that. He talked about how you took over as the owner of the golf course and kind of brought that back to life as well. And actually was excited to meet you then and was hoping to have you on then so we could talk about that. But let's talk about that now. Just going into the experience of having that opportunity to revitalize the golf course up there. How's that been for you?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work. Have a lot of expectations. I mean, my main goal is to make the golf course as good, is in the best condition it could be in, and just trying to just bring fresh new ideas to the golf course. I just installed foot golf, actually.
Nice.
So that's something that's first time ever offered in Kern County. So I'm
Wow.
very excited about that. It's a whole new sport, hybrid sport. I don't know if you've heard about it, but
A little bit. Feel like elaborating a bit?
yeah. Well, it's a like I said, it's a hybrid sport between soccer and golf. So it's all the rules of golf except you kick a ball into a bigger hole.
Wow,
So
okay.
try to get the ball into the hole in the fewest amount of strokes, just like golf. But it just opens up to a whole different breed of people. Soccer's really big in Bakersfield. And,
Absolutely.
Getting
In the
those
world,
soccer people
absolutely.
out on the golf course, maybe they will get interested in playing the real game.
And you know what, Coach? And I think that's one of the interesting things about our staff as a collective whole. Even with Coach Coble, I saw him doing like a cornhole tournament and different things to raise awareness of the sports programs, period. Because though we have general golf lovers that love the game, it's an opportunity to bring people in who may not be historic golf players,
Exactly.
but bring them in to turn on their appetite for the game as a whole,
Yeah,
right?
and it's everybody that we just opened August 15th. That was the opening day for it, and had a lot of soccer teams come out, a lot
Wow.
of ex soccer players, and they love it. I've had nothing but really good feedback with it, and it's fun, but
Sounds fun.
it is. I mean, I've even played it, a
Nice.
little bit, and it's different.
Nice.
So
Well, Coach, let's talk the season. I know you guys, a small roster. How many players on the roster for you?
we have 5 girls. So
Okay.
we only had 4 last year, so we're
Well, we're
up
growing
one.
then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're getting bigger, and so good hopes for. I'm hoping that we make it to regionals as a team this year, which I think hasn't been done in quite a while. Had 3 girls go to regionals last year.
Wow, that's pretty
so,
fantastic. 3 out of 4 to go.
And one missed going to state in a card off playoff going to state. So that was is what it is. But it was really disappointing for her that you lose in a playoff or a card off of all things.
That sounds disappointing. So expectations from last year, having 3 move on. We have 5 on our roster this year. Let's talk early season expectations. I know from a leadership standpoint, it's always good to have some returning players. How many of those returned from last year's team?
We have 2, Allie and Sydney Crawley. So they're the returners, and they're doing good. Sid She got fourth place last tournament
I saw
overall. As a team, we got third place, so so that was good. And you know, couple players are a little bit newer to the game, but they're progressing really quick.
The beautiful opportunity of having that sophomore leadership is the ability to transcend your message to the newer players. 'Cause, you know, I talk about it from different sports perspectives. Sometimes players tune us out as coaches, and they think they have it figured out themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Until right, until another player comes and talks to them and gives them the player's perspective from the coach's leadership. Right. All right. So that's exciting to have. So let's talk this week's schedule. Who we got?
We're actually competing here in town
Okay.
at Kern River Golf Course. So we had a little schedule change. There was a little conflict with we were supposed to be in Antelope Valley, but we ended up switching. Played our match next Monday. So all the schools will be here. We'll be teeing off at 11 o'clock.
Okay. I'm glad you told me that because I actually had the other schedules.
Yeah,
too.
it just got switched Monday. So
Okay.
there's about 3 different matches that got kind of swapped around because of course issues.
Okay.
You know, somebody wasn't able to get a course.
All right.
So.
Well, talking courses, Coach. You know, I've had an opportunity to stay at some very prestigious places. One of my favorite courses I've ever stayed at was at Reunion Resort in Orlando, and it was designed by Jack Nicklaus, and I got to play a few holes. What's your favorite course you've ever played?
Oh,
I had to throw you a curveball, Coach.
I
Even though it's
know.
golf, you pull out the 9-iron.
Probably Riviera.
Okay.
So that's you know, I mean, there's so many nice courses. I mean, but the ones that I've played, I mean, I've been to Pebble Beach. I actually have not been able to play it, but I've been on the golf course and
That was
seen it
Coach
and all that.
Coble's favorite course, Pebble Beach.
Yeah, but haven't been able to play there. So, but I have played Riviera, and that was, you know, I've played Bel Air Country Club, Wilshire Country Club.
Beautiful.
You know, there's just, and I've been playing golf so long that it's like
Yeah.
I think back to all, you know, La Quinta and Palm Springs, and so
All right,
there's a
well,
lot of.
I think you're going to be thinking about this all day now that I've asked you.
I know,
What
it's
is my
like-
favorite course? Huh?
Yeah.
Well, Coach, I'm excited for you guys. One misconception about Bakersfield College athletics, everybody just assumes we're this football school, and we don't have any other high-level expectations for other programs. But this is the beauty of the Renegade Report. We get to actually sit down, you know, give the world opportunity to learn more about the coaches, more about the players, and also more about the sports that also make this a great institution. So, Coach, I'm glad I had a chance to meet you, and
Nice to
I'm
meet
excited
you.
to go out and watch you guys compete. Maybe I'll come out and get some photos and art to bring back to
Awesome.
Diana to help for our next time when you come back and see me.
Yeah,
Sound like a
awesome.
plan?
Yeah, for
All right,
sure.
Coach. So let's give them one more time the schedule for this weekend.
Monday,
Monday.
11 o'clock starting time. It'll be tea time, so first tea time will be 11. So come out and check them out.
Come out and support Renegade Women's Golf. We'll be right back after the break with some of the golf captains and returners right after this.
For nearly 80 years, Current Schools Federal Credit Union has been helping generations of local people achieve local dreams. What started as a tiny office in the basement of Bakersfield High School, where receipts were kept in a shoebox, has grown to become the largest financial institution headquartered in Kern County. And local matters. Through the years, we've been witness to families and friends passing their Current Schools tradition down from one generation to the next. And we always have room for more. So be sure to start your Current Schools family tradition today. Current Schools, together we have something special.
W.A. Thompson Distributing proudly supports Bakersfield College athletics. W.A. Thompson has been delivering quality beverage products to Kern County businesses for over 60 years. With great beer comes great responsibility. Please enjoy our products responsibly and always remember, 21 means 21. W.A. Thompson Distributing salutes BC football. Thanks for following the Renegades on the radio, and go Gates!
It's hard to think about winter with the leaves and pumpkins laying about, but it won't be fall forever. So swing by the fall tire sale at Les Schwab through October 31st. The sale may be seasonal, but our service is here forever. Les Schwab Tires. Doing the right thing matters.
Renegade fans, be sure to catch your 2018 Renegade football team as they take to the field this season. Don't miss any of the action as El Camino, Santa Monica, Orange Coast, East LA, and Moore Park will all visit Memorial Stadium to square off against your Renegades. Season tickets range from $25 to $60 and can be purchased by visiting Validtix.com or calling 1-888-825-5484. Go Gage!